Mount Pleasant middle schools are working to regulate e-bike use among growing complaints of damage and unsafe behavior by teenagers.
News 2's Emma Charles joins us live. Emma, you learned more about how the 3 middle schools in Mount Pleasant are working to make sure students get to school safely.
That's right, Carolyn. Brendan, safety concerns for children on e-bikes have become a growing problem here in Mount Pleasant. Middle schools are working to get a handle on this issue before the school year begins.
Moultrie Middle School is working with the town of Mount Pleasant and the Charleston County School District to have all students register their bikes at the beginning of the school year.
Since there are bicycles, bikes, and mopeds being used, we have over 200 kids bike each day in Moultrie. And so we just wanted to make sure they're all safe.
Moultrie Middle School plans to label approved bikes with a school-issued sticker so staff can quickly identify the type of bike. E-bikes are defined by state law as under 750 watts and not exceeding 20 miles per hour. This plan aims to weed out the use of mopeds, which state law says can only be used if you are 15 and older.
We're hoping to, by registering them with the schools, we can take a look at that particular e-bike and let the parents know, yes, that's a safe one for them to use. Tell the kids these are the rules of the road. You really need to have a helmet on and follow the traffic laws.
Moultrie officials say they are aiding the other middle schools in Mount Pleasant with their registration for bikes, and town leaders plan to continue educating parents and children about e-bike safety at schools and at e-bike stores.
We just want to make sure that they're operating safely, because we are hearing a lot of complaints, and I've seen some pretty unsafe behavior. I'm sure the people watching at home have as well. They're really everywhere right now, and we just need to do what we can to better regulate them and try to preach safety on the front end before something really bad happens.
This comes as Mount Pleasant has been discussing updates to their e-bike ordinance. Tomorrow at Town Council, they are expected to have a first reading for an update that would allow police to give citations to minors for unsafe behavior on e-bikes. It would also change the speed limit for e-bikes from 10 to 15 miles per hour, which studies have found are easier for the biker. Town leaders say this supports the town goal of encouraging multimodal transportation, but still puts safety first.
Part of the culture of Mount Pleasant is we've been connected as a community since the beginning. That was when we walked in between places, we rode horses between places, where we took the electric railroads, where now we have bikes, and then we have motorbikes, and we have electric bikes, and we have golf carts and the rest. And so it's important in how we interact, and so we can learn from international cities like Amsterdam and others how we can best work together, and that's what we intend to do.
And that e-bike ordinance will be discussed at tomorrow's Mount Pleasant Town Council meeting, and you can count on 2 for any updates. In Mount Pleasant, I'm Emma Charles. Count on 2.